Hello, my name is Ludian Rios, and I am a social work major, and my topic is going to be about marriage equality. What is marriage equality? Marriage equality is when two persons of the same sex are legally married. The Oxford English Dictionary defines it as leg- legally and social recognized marriage between two persons of the same biological sex or social gender. Marriage equality is used to support equal recognition of the same sex marriage. So, pretty much when two couples of the same sex marriage get married together, um, they have the same rights as a heterosexual partners, and they cannot be discriminated towards that. What is the LGBTQ community? According to an article called The Center, the LGBTQ is a form of saying lesbian, gays, bisexual, transgender, and queers, or questioning. This term is used to describe a person's sexuality, orientation, or their gender identity. Around the world, according to UCL School and Law William Institute, around the world, 60% of people are classified either lesbians or gays, 40% are bisexual, and 700,000 people are transgender. One court case that made marriage equality is for the LGBTQ community was the Obergefell versus Hughes decision. This happened on June 26, 2015. Um, this was important for the LGBT community because same sex marriage was legal. The Supreme Court of the United States ruled that the same sex marriage cannot be banned in the United States and that all same sex marriage must recognize nationwide. Also grant the same sex couples right. Um, so pretty much, um, homosexuals person or people part of the LGBTQ community have the right to get married and be treated as the same, and no one could be discriminating them just due to their sex. Same sex marriage around the world. The dark blue countries are where gay marriage is legal. The dark green countries have the same sex union. The light green countries are where there has not been no law that allows same sex union. And the yellow countries have death penalty towards homosexuality. So in South Africa is the only country where gay marriage is legal. In Asia, the same sex marriage is recognized, but no marriage can take place. In the Caribbean, all the marriage are legal. In Europe, no countries are homosexuality is illegal. People argue like why they should get married. In my opinion, I think that anyone should get married. Doesn't matter of their sex. I think everybody should be treated equally. But back then and still now, the LGBTQ community suffers from discrimination. But I found this article from think tanks that said that in a 2013 Pew Research Center survey, 84% of the LGBTQ adults and 80% of the general public cite love as a very important reason for getting married, and at least 7 in 10 in both countries cite companionship. But there were some difference too. The LGBTQ Americans, for instance, were twice as likely as those in general public to cite legal rights and benefit as a very important reason to get married, while those in general publics were nearly twice as likely as the LGBTQ Americans to cite having children. So pretty much the LGBTQ community, they just want to be treated as not normal, but with the same respect as heterosexuals, and to be able to have a marriage, to have the same rights, to be able to adopt children, to pretty much be treated the same respect as others. And I feel that's something that people are still need to work on because they still get discriminated. Same-sex marriage. According to an article that I found on procon.org, some pros and cons about same-sex marriages. So pros are equals benefit, and marriage is internationally and recognized human right for all people. Some cons are marriage is for procreation and should not be extended to the same-sex couple because they cannot produce a child. Another cons is allowing gays couple to the future weakness the institution of marriage. In my opinion, I believe that anyone who's in love and have the right to get married, I don't think that we should judge others due to their sexuality, and always appreciate others by who they are, not by who their partner is or how they think. In conclusion, the LGBTQ community is a community that still has to evolve, and it's gonna grow, and we need to realize that they are persons and we cannot discriminate towards them or judge them just because of who they are. Um, that's my presentation, and here are some resources that I found. Thank you.